Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another part of renovating the entire Sims world, which is actually Willow Creek right now. That's our first world and that's what we're working on. We're still in the Foundry Cove neighborhood and I'm thinking that today we renovate the Daisy Hovel house. We've done two houses in the neighborhood so far and it's this house and this one right here. And it looks like this one is pretty similar to the other two, how they look to start with. We've pretty much got a rectangle and the same roofing situation. I definitely want to add some bump outs. I feel like it needs a little bit more character, so let's move it over so that we can add some bump outs around the house. But I feel like right off the bat, we could just get rid of that porch right there, and that would give us a little bit of a bump out in the front of the house, which is nice. It looks like we have some different flowers to choose from for this one as well, but we can go on and get rid of the terrain paint. And we have a little bit of a yard with this one as well, so I don't know what we're going to do with that. But going into the inside, we have a living room. We've got a pretty good living room. We have dining chairs, kind of like a table and chairs. I don't like the kitchen. It's very small. I don't know if I like how small it is. I also don't like that that isn't closed. I'm going to close that. And then we have a bathroom, and it's a one-bedroom house, so we have one bedroom. I also don't like how the kitchen is kind of right between these rooms, but I kind of want to keep these houses having a little bit of their original flavor. So even though I don't like that, I think we're going to keep it. But we do need some bump outs. The bathroom is big. I don't want to make the bathroom any bigger, but we could make the bedroom a little bit bigger and maybe make the kitchen a little bigger as well. And then I think just to change up the hallways a little bit, we could add a little bit of a reading area over here on this side. We could add the dining tables inside the kitchen and make the kitchen even a little bit bigger, I think. Then that just leaves us needing a bit of a bump out over here, or do we? We could do a fireplace or something. We could do a little bit of a fireplace right there, maybe. All right, so if we're not gonna do blue, what color are we going to do? So far, everything in the neighborhood is kind of bright and happy. We could do pink. We could try anyway. We need to change the colors of all the doors and stuff because I don't like the blue with the pink. We do need another color though. I don't like the pink by itself. Oh, that tree is getting in my way. Okay, how do we feel about the pink and the brown together? Imagine there's no blue. Okay, I got distracted and I stopped changing it. I need to do that. Okay. Change all the blue. Like, what about that? Okay, I kind of don't hate it, honestly. Wait, I'm not sure, actually. I haven't decided. Hold on. I like everything about it except for this spot back here. I don't like this little area. But I don't know if I want to have that much brown. I kind of wanted the brown to be a little bit of an accent color, but it kind of took over the whole house. And now it's a brown house and not a pink one. Okay, maybe I swap the pink and the brown out. And the exterior still needs some work, but let's pick out a foundation first. Well, that was pretty easy. I'm gonna go with this horse ranch one, but maybe something different for the porch. Didn't we have a cats and dogs one? Yeah. Yeah, okay, we could do that. I kind of like that. And we definitely want to change the fencing. We could do this cute little pink one. That's nice. And I think we want different columns as well. I don't really want these columns again. We do have this little pink one from Horse Ranch, which actually would look nice. We also have this same column in a different swatch that kind of has more of the brown look about it. We could kind of alternate them. I don't know, because that's not something I normally do. Normally when I pick a column, I stick with it. So I don't really know how I feel about that yet. We could swap to this one though. I think we got to go with the pink. I don't know. The two different columns is just too much for me. I can't handle it. So maybe we try the pink one. Oh, and I want to move the stairs. I don't really like the way the stairs are on the side of this house. So we'll move them up here. And then we can use some spandrels. Watch, none of them are going to look good. Okay, instead of doing the horse ranch columns all around the house, I'm gonna do those on the porch, and then I'm gonna try to use this get together one around the house and see if that makes me feel better about it. I mean, I honestly feel like it helps, but at the same time, I don't like the porch now. And I feel like everything from Horse Ranch just looks like it's from Horse Ranch. You know what I mean? Maybe these cats and dogs spandrels would help some. Those columns are still bugging me a little bit. Also, I think I'm gonna change the railing and stuff, because I don't know, I just feel like it's a lot of pink happening right now. Yeah, I like that better. I know it's the safest choice and I probably shouldn't go with it. I should probably try to do something a little bit more adventurous, but you know, I like it. It doesn't make me want to bulldoze it. It makes me a little bit happier. So we still have to change the windows and stuff, and we need to landscape, but I like the outside of the house at least. It's better. Okay, so I'm gonna keep these windows. We just changed the color of them. Do we want to keep these windows? I mean, why not? You know, why pick new windows when you can just use the ones that were already on the house? I'm thinking about putting another porch back here off the bedroom, but I haven't decided yet because I don't want to roof it. Is that bad? Okay, maybe we do more like a stoop. Instead of it actually being a porch, we'll just kind of do a little stoop, and that would make the roofing easier, I think. Oh, that glitch is so annoying. Is it doing that everywhere? Yeah, it is. Okay, that's really getting on my nerves. Do we just change the whole house then? Yeah, I mean, I guess that looks fine. That's a very, very small porch. But that's okay, because our Sims would be able to get out into the yard from there. And we'll do maybe a fence or something too. And we don't have to decorate it, which is a bonus. Okay, I think we're done with the structure of the house. So now we just need to landscape and figure out what we're going to put in the yard and stuff like that. We also are going to need a chimney because we had said we were going to do a fireplace, right? Which one should we get? This one kind of matches the cats and dogs wallpaper a little bit. We could try this one. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, I hate doing chimneys, you guys. I don't know why I find it so difficult, but I do. There's just so many choices, and I don't know what looks good and what doesn't. Okay, this one maybe is kind of cute. I don't know. What is this from? This isn't even a chimney. Yeah, it is. Okay, it's from Get Together. Okay, maybe we could just kind of tuck it back here a little bit, and there we go. Okay, yeah, let's just go with that. Please don't judge me if it looks bad. I said I was bad at picking chimneys. Okay, maybe we need to move the house back over just a little bit. And I say we keep the mailbox and the trash can again. That keeps me from having to make more decisions than I have to. But first, I think we make our little fenced in area back here. Oh wait, is this the same? This is the same fencing that the BFF household is using. I don't want to use that same fencing on this house. I haven't renovated that house yet. I mean, I may change it, but for now, maybe we just change this one. Oh, I don't like that. What about this? Could that be cute? Okay, maybe we use this one. We just use white instead of the brown. And then when we renovate the BFF household, we may change theirs anyway, so it probably doesn't matter. But for right now, let's just use the white because I don't want to be twins with the BFF household over here. We want each house to kind of have their own thing. Should we even add a gate? I guess we should. Okay, it's coming to life now. I've got to do the landscaping, but first let's decorate the porch. I feel like my go-to is a chess table, but we could do a flower arranging table instead. We have like a little pink one, and that would be cute. We could do a little planter box for some flowers. And the thing about the landscaping with these houses is it does kind of look similar to some of the other houses in the neighborhood, but the way I was thinking about it is that, you know, some of the same stuff would be growing because it's all in the same area, and we have a bunch of palm plants, and then we have some of whatever this is. I don't know plants. I don't know what it is, but we have some of that. And then I wanted to grab these flowers, but I can't figure out where they are in the debug menu. I know I've seen them. I just cannot find them today. So I had pulled out these from something. I think it was Growing Together. Well, I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, it says Growing Together, even though I've never noticed them before, honestly. But I grabbed these out because they kind of have the same purple, even though it's not, you know, the same plant. But yeah, the landscaping does look pretty similar, and when we get to different neighborhoods, we'll change it up a little bit. But for now, I just kind of want everything to blend in. And also, like I said, I don't like landscaping, so that just is the easiest way for me to do it. I did manage to keep all the daisies. I have all the little daisies that were originally on the lot, and I guess that's what makes it the Daisy Hovel house. But I also want to do a little pathway over here. And then what do we do with this little space right here? Maybe we just do some more landscaping. I think we're officially done with the front of the house now. So we just got to go over to the backyard area, to this little fenced in area. And I think I'm going to keep this pretty simple because we got to get into the inside. So let's just put down some stuff. I'm thinking just a few garden planters. Kind of like that, just because we do have that flower arranging table up in the front of the house. And then we could do a grill back here too. Okay, so we have a little grill and a little picnic table. And then I was thinking too that we could grab that swing from Growing Together. Or we have this white one from Seasons. We could just use that one, I guess. I think that's good for the outside. I'm going to go with it. Let's go on and get into the inside and start renovating this area. The first thing we always need is lights. These houses are so dark. So we got pink wallpaper on the outside. I mean, we can definitely use some of this on the inside. I just don't know exactly where. Maybe on the little bump out areas. That's kind of cute. Okay, that's what I think I'm going with. I don't know if it looks good or not because the bottom of it is white and then this is brown and it doesn't really flow, but I don't even care. I hate choosing wallpaper. There's so many choices and I get really overwhelmed, so I don't even care. So we said this little area, I wanted to do a seating nook. So I think I'm going to do that first because I feel like that's pretty easy. And we also have to pick out curtains, which I don't want to do because I also find that overwhelming and difficult. Is that too fancy for this house? I don't know. I actually kind of like it. I'm going to grab this couch from the living area and use it over here in our little reading nook. And then we'll grab this little bookcase too, because this looks like one of the kids' bookcases and I don't really want it over there. We're going to try to kind of make it look better. We'll change the swatch to white and we'll put some stuff around it and on top of it. I think that's pretty good. Now, I guess we need a little bit of something over here. Let's find another plant. We could just do this little palm plant. I think that's a pretty cute little reading nook. We could probably use a little bit of artwork. And we just need a little bit of a rug, I think, going over here. Okay, now we got to figure out the living room situation, which is going to be kind of weird because it's very long and we already have a little reading area. So I can't do that again. But I had said that I was going to put a fireplace down. I'm really tempted to use this Growing Together flower again, but I think I used it at least in the last house, maybe more than that. So I'm going to try not to use it again. We could put the little cat up there. Okay, so we have a little bit of a fireplace. Where is the TV going to go? I feel like if we put it on this wall, then the door's right here. Oh, we need a coat rack. I feel like the living room is very difficult. I don't know, we may have to move that wall back so that we can move the dining area back in here. I think we're gonna have to go with a really small kitchen and a bigger dining area. Oh, so if we do that, did that help at all? I feel like we could put the TV over here maybe, and then we got to pick out a new couch. We could kind of go with this one from base game. I know it's a long way away from the TV. I know it's a stretch. Wow, it's so far. Okay, maybe we bring this back out. Okay, we got to turn the TV a little bit more so that you can actually see it from the couch. And we could put this picture back here on this wall. And then we need like a plant. I'm going to put just a little bit of clutter around the couch. And then we need a rug. Wow, the rug really makes it obvious how far the couch is from everything else. We'll just add another one. I'm going to pick out another lamp. I don't like this one. Maybe we could do this one. That kind of fits the vibe a little bit more. We need another little plant. We could do this laundry day one. I just really love this plant. And then another little plant. Because you can never have too many plants. So there's our little living area. And then we still have this corner. I think we should do a dining table here, even though we made the kitchen bigger again. Or we could do a bar. Is that weird in this house? Would it fit into this house? I think I'm going to try to make it work. Let's see if we can get a bar in here. It doesn't totally fit in, but I think we're going to make it work for this build. I'm going to kind of put it in this corner. We should probably put something else in the floor. We need some more clutter. Okay, actually, I'm going to take this stool and I'm going to raise this up to where it looks like it's sitting on top of the stool. And there we go. Okay, we need something on this side though. We could swap this basket. We could put the basket over here and then put a shoe rack over here. So our living room is done. That's good. And we do still have this little hallway space, but I don't know how much I'm going to do with that because I already don't like the fact that it's even there. Maybe we do an accent table there. We could do this little pink one. This one's actually cute. And then a mirror. We could do these tiny living mirrors. I saw someone do this so long ago and I cannot remember who did it, or I would tell you guys, but they kind of took this tiny living mirror and then they make this little shape using the move objects cheat, and it's so cute to me. It kind of makes this custom mirror look, but I am going to use the tool mod to also lower it down, or I could even copy those. Hear me out. I could copy those on the top. We could add them to the bottom too. Okay, I like it. So I think I'm going to leave the hallway on this side blank because, you know, I don't want to put more artwork. I don't want to put another mirror. Oh my goodness, the mirror is a lot, isn't it? Kind of looks like a flower. I don't care. I'm going with it. Let's find some tile for the kitchen and the bathroom. I think we're going to go with this one. And then I'm not using these cabinets again. I've already used them once in this neighborhood. I'm not using them again. And I think I'm going to get rid of these chairs too. You know what? Honestly, I'm not feeling the whole keeping every object this time around. We could go with these. I know they're really kind of the nicer cabinets. And this is supposed to be a starter home, but we could just do a few of them. Okay, yeah, I like that. I think I'm going to go with that. And then we'll do some overhead cabinets. I'm going to place this little corner decorative shelf thing from the cats and dogs pack over here. This is the color that I wish the cabinets would match up to, but they're actually a lot darker than that. And I just can't help it because we don't have a color. We don't have cabinets this color, or if we do, I don't know where they are. But we got our little dining area, and we could put some aprons down here too. We got these kind of pink ones, but I kind of like these better. Okay, there we go. There is that. I don't like that flower. I'm gonna get rid of that. And then over here, I figured we could use this little shelf that came with Tiny Living. There's a little pink swatch. That looks good. And then we can pick out a different towel, I think, because I don't really want that one. But we could do these from the Growing Together pack. Those are cute with the little rose-colored hardware. I like that. I think I'm going to leave this counter empty so that it'll be functional and your Sims will have somewhere they can cook. And then we'll just put some plants maybe up here. We could do some books too. The little pink swatch. I'm so glad they updated these and we have more options for them now. And what about we could do one of these notebooks and kind of have it open, like maybe this is a Sim who likes to cook and they've been working on a recipe or something like that. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense up on the fridge, but we need some clutter up there, so it's just gonna have to make sense. Make it make sense. I don't know why they put it up there, but that's where it is. And maybe a calendar just to finish everything off. All right, I think the kitchen's done. I actually kind of like it. I mean, the cabinets could match better, but other than that, I think I like it. Next up is the bathroom, and I'm gonna copy the sink. There we go. We could use the pink laundry basket today. I hardly ever use this one. I mean the swatch. I use the basket all the time. I just don't usually use the color pink. Okay, I think that's it for the sink area. I think that's pretty good. Oh, we do need these towels though. I'm just gonna use some more of these that we used in the kitchen. And we could use these little decorative laundry baskets in the corner and maybe some clothes in the floor. And then this little area is not bad. The toilets are always easy to me because, you know, that's all. It's just a toilet. But we could do this little shower caddy thing. I think there was there's like a pinkish swatch of that. And do we want to change the shower for this one? I feel like we've used that shower so many times already. We could change it up a little bit. This is base game. I don't ever use this one, and that's a nice shower. I don't know why I don't use it. I think that we're done with the bathroom. I know that it could probably use some more decoration and a mirror, but we'll put the mirror in the bedroom. It's fine. I think we're going to call the bathroom done. And let's move into the bedroom now. I think I'm going to delete that TV. And we might change the bed out too. This is the same one. Yeah, this is the same one the other two houses had. So let's just change that out. I don't want to use it again. Okay, we'll use this bed instead. Honestly, it's not one of my favorite beds, and I rarely use it. It's base game, but it's got the pink and it's got the dark wood tones that we have some places through the house. I think it's the closest fit we have. Yeah, it looks the best to me. Let's just go with that. Got a little mirror. Do we have a place to put the dresser? Oh yeah, okay, we could put it right here. Oh, I love this growing together one because it almost has a pink look about it. Maybe not, but it kind of does. I'm going with it. I think we should use this one. And what other kind of clutter can we use? I'm running out of options. We'll do a globe. Maybe this sim wants to travel. Yeah, maybe they like to travel. And we could even put up some of those travel poster things that we got from growing together. Here they are. Yeah, we could do that. We could definitely go with the fact that this sim likes to travel. There we go. And put a little bit of flowers over here by the mirror, and hopefully it will still work. What about some nail polish clutter too down there? That would be cute. Okay, and now we just need something for this wall, I think. What if we did this picture and then called it a day? We also still need a rug, but I think this picture fits in pretty well. I mean, maybe we need some more light fixtures. The bedroom's pretty dark. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna call it. I'm done with this build. I actually think the exterior is my favorite part, which is really weird because I thought I wasn't gonna like it at all. But I really like the way the exterior turned out. Let me know what you guys think though, because I always love hearing from you guys. And as always, thanks so much for watching and hanging out with me today. I hope you all are doing really, really well. And I will see you guys soon with another video. But that's all for today. So bye guys.